Welcome to the... Oh, wait, hang on a sec. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Welcome to, the HitmonChannel. I'm Noah. I'm your coach of the St. Paul Slurpuffs. And, this battle, I unfortunately am forced to do post-commentary for because, the live recording I did with Alex failed. Which is probably for the best because he actually requested, because I kept the recording going for quite a while after the battle, and Alex requested that I trim that down, and I didn't know how to trim it down, although I think I figured out how I would trim it down, but it doesn't matter anymore because the footage was lost. So I'm gonna be doing post-com for this one. Let me turn on the lights so the lighting's better. There we go. Alright, so, as you can see, I want to have a team builder for this, I guess, because, yeah, we'll just save time. So, I've got Infernape. This week I brought Infernape. I brought Enchantress, the Hydreigon, Infernape, still Zuko. Defpuff, the Slurpuff, Cindy, the Gastrodon, Robbie Rotten, the Mega Venusaur, and Blue/Reaper, the Dusclops. And Alex brought Zygarde, Kartana, Mega Gallade, Type Null, Nihilego, and Celebi. So we're going to watch this, and I'm actually going to switch to my side. Okay, so, as you can see... Oh, hang on. Let's just... So, he leads with his Nihilego, I lead with my Infernape, and immediately decide to switch to Cindy to tank this incoming Power Gem. I figured he'd go for the Rock-type move, and I was right. He switches into his Kartana. He switched into his Kartana. Okay, hang on. Why is it... I thought I selected really slow. Okay, let me start over. There we go. Okay, so he leads with Nihilego. That's a little too slow. I lead with Infernape. I immediately decide to switch out because I predict the Rock-type move, and I predict correctly. I send in Cindy, she barely takes anything. He switches out to his Kartana, and I go for Ice Beam, predicting that, and it brings him down quite a bit. And then I switch to my Infernape, and he predicts it and goes for Psycho Cut. I didn't even know Kartana got Psycho Cut, so unfortunately, there goes my Infernape, and then Kartana gets the Beast Boost. But I send in my Hydreigon. I figured he'd just leave it in, but he does switch to his Zygarde, and Flamethrower doesn't do much. He recovers a little bit with leftovers. I switch back out to Gastrodon to take whatever he's going to deal, and he goes for Extreme Speed, which isn't too bad. And he switches into Celebi. I go for Ice Beam and do a little over half. And then I switch to Mega Venusaur to take the Grass-type hit. He does go for Giga Drain. Then he switches to Type Null. And I predicted it, I just went for a Sludge Bomb. And so I Leech Seed, and then he goes for Thunder Wave, and this is infuriating. This part is where I got really upset. He does switch back to his Zygarde. I get the Giga Drain off, and it does just a little bit, not too much. And I decide here I want to go for Leech. Also, Pain Split. I didn't even know Zygarde got Pain Split. And there's the first fully Paralysis. That happens a lot. He goes for 1,000 Arrows, does a decent amount, and I keep getting fully paralyzed, and it's really frustrating me because I want to Leech Seed the Zygarde to get some health back. He goes for a Coil, which is really upsetting. I go for Leech Seed and miss, which is even more infuriating. He goes for 1,000 Arrows again. I finally get the Leech Seed off. But at this point, I die to 2 more 1,000 Arrows. And I get fully paralyzed again. I'm pretty sure I went for Synthesis that turn, but I got fully paralyzed again. It was really frustrating. So... And I live on 1%, and then get fully paralyzed again. Oh, it was so infuriating. And so he finally takes out my Mega Venusaur. It's a shame. Not off to a good start for me. In Hydreigon, I switch in Hydreigon. He goes out to Celebi, and I get a crit Dragon Pulse, which I did damage calc after the battle. It did, the crit did matter, which was unfortunate for Alex. But I end up killing his Kartana as well. I just stay in, since I'm at full health. I outspeed pretty much everything, but I learned that he's a Choice Scarf Nihilego, and he sets up Toxic Spikes, 2 layers, and that's unfortunate for me. I just decide to stay in and keep Dragon Pulsing stuff. I just keep Dragon Pulsing because I don't think he can do much to me. He does go for a Signal Beam, which takes me a little below half, but I end up taking the Type Null out with Dragon Pulse as well. That's 3 kills that Hydreigon has gotten, which is nice. Nihilego comes in, finishes off my Hydreigon, which is fine. I did great work to the rest of his team. He does get a speed boost off of Beast Boost. I send in my Gastrodon, it gets Toxic from the Toxic Spikes. I, for some reason, didn't predict the Zygarde. I went for Earth Power, but it does a decent amount. Toxic wills me down a little bit more. He goes for Pain Split, hoping to live this Ice Beam, but he doesn't live the Ice Beam. So we are able to take it out. Cindy gets a kill, which I wasn't expecting, honestly. Gallade comes out, and I'm like, shoot, Leaf Blade. So I send in Dusclops. And I barely take anything from the Leaf Blade, so that's good. And I stay in hoping to live a knockoff, which I do. He knocks off my Eviolite, but that doesn't matter at that range. And I Will-O-Wisp him to burn him, cut his attack. My Dusclops dies to the poison, so it's passive kill, so he doesn't get a kill from that, which is nice. I send in Death Puff. He knocks off my Citrus Berry. But that still gives me the Unburden boost, which he did not realize. So I go for the Belly Drum, get ×4 attack, and I outspeed the Gallade at this point, but he switches in his Nihilego, but I kill it with a Play Rough, and then he switches in his Gallade, hoping to outspeed, not realizing that knocking off my berry still gives me the Unburden boost, and I get the 2-0 win, Slurpuff getting 2 kills. We talked a lot after the battle about all that went down. Unfortunately for Alex, this is his 2nd loss in a row. And, you know, I told him, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Like, he played very well. He played very well. He just, had some unfortunate, the crit was unfortunate. The critical hit Dragon Pulse on his Celebi, that was unfortunate. Because at the time I did not realize that that mattered. It just barely didn't kill from that range if it wasn't a crit, so that was unfortunate for him. And then it's unfortunate that he just didn't know how Unburden worked. And that's not, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying, like, oh, you should have known how Unburden worked. No, it's understandable. It was an understandable mistake. Made a similar mistake last week with Corrosion, and he was really beating himself up about that, too. But I told him not to sweat it. You know, there's 7 weeks left in the regular season. He's sure to get some wins, because he is a great battler. This was a great battle. I quite enjoyed it. Especially because I ended up getting a win, redeeming myself from last week. We still have a -1 differential, because last week we got 3-0'd. But that's fine. And I believe Hydreigon, I mean, I'm recording this early, so, I'm the first person to have, me and Alex are the first people to have our week 2 battles. There's some people who haven't even had their week 1 battles. I told Alex that I wanted to get this done early because I'm not going to be around during the course of week 2 to get this done during week 2. So we did this early, before most people had even finished week 1. But at this point, I mean, obviously this isn't factoring in anyone else's week 2 battles, but Hydreigon is currently number 2 on the kill list, and Slurpuffs up there too, with 2 kills, and not dying, so that's cool. And again, great battle. GG to Alex. You played amazingly. The Thunder Wave was frustrating. I know there were some things you found frustrating on your end. But it was a great battle. Go check out Alex's channel, of course. You know, the Volcanocraft. We've been working on a couple co-ops lately. We're doing a Sun and Moon Avatar mode versus, and if you don't know what that is, just check out the streams. We're doing that live, and we're also doing that's on both our channel, both my main channel and his main channel. We stream simultaneously on that, and then we're also playing through Penny Arcade on the Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness 3 over on my channel. Those are the only 2 gaming series I still have going on my channel right now. At least consistently. I think there's like a couple other games I need to finish on my channel, but yeah. So check out those series, check out his channel. He's awesome. And again, it's unfortunate. So there were unfortunate things that happened in this battle, but all in all, it was a great battle, I thought. So, GG, and tune in next week. I believe Alex is facing Jacob, coach of the Chicago Chandelures, and I believe we are facing Philip, coach of the Moscow Magikarps. And he's got a scary team, so be sure to be on the lookout for that next week. And, of course, check out all the other battles this week. And that's going to be it. Peace. Come on. There we go. Okay. I hate touchscreens so much. God, just press the stop.